Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh, dear brothers and sisters. In today's video, we will explore the top 5 desires that often lead us astray from true fulfillment according to Islamic beliefs and psychological insights. The human heart, as you know, is a complex and fascinating creation. It's capable of immense love, compassion, and faith, but it can also be easily swayed by desires that ultimately lead to unhappiness and spiritual emptiness. These desires can dominate our hearts and minds, pulling us away from spiritual guidance and the teachings of Islam. We're going to delve deep into these desires, understand their allure, and learn how to navigate them in a way that brings us closer to Allah and leads us to a more fulfilling life. This isn't just about suppressing our desires. It's about understanding them, refining them, and channeling them in a way that aligns with our purpose as Muslims in this world. By the end of this video, I pray that we'll all have a renewed understanding of our own hearts and a clearer path to seeking true and lasting fulfillment, inshallah. The first desire we're going to discuss is the desire for immortality. Now, you might be thinking, does anyone really believe they can live forever? And while we may not consciously acknowledge it, the desire for immortality manifests itself in subtle ways. We fear death. We cling to youth, and we're obsessed with leaving a legacy behind. This fear of the inevitable can paralyze us, prevent us from taking risks for the sake of Allah, and keep us from truly living in the present moment. We become so preoccupied with preserving this worldly life that we forget about the eternal life that awaits us.
But Islam offers a beautiful perspective on death. It teaches us that death is not the end, but a transition to a higher state of existence. It's a return to our Creator, to a place where there's no pain, suffering, or sorrow. When we internalize this understanding, the fear of death loses its grip on us. We become free to live our lives with purpose and meaning, knowing that our true home lies beyond this world.
The Quran reminds us, every soul will taste death, and you will only be given your full compensation on the day of resurrection. So he who is drawn away from the fire and admitted to paradise has attained his desire. And what is the life of this world except the enjoyment of delusion? Quran 3-185. This verse beautifully illustrates the fleeting nature of this worldly life and the importance of focusing on the hereafter. When we realize that our time in this world is limited, it shifts our perspective. We begin to prioritize what truly matters, our relationship with Allah, our good deeds, and the legacy of faith and righteousness that we leave behind. So, let us not be consumed by the illusion of immortality in this world. Instead, let us strive to live in a way that earns us eternal life in the hereafter. The second desire that can lead us astray is the pursuit of power. This desire manifests itself in many forms. The craving for political influence, the hunger for social status, or even the need to control those around us. We see it everywhere, in every level of society, this relentless pursuit of power and dominance. But true power, dear brothers and sisters, lies not in controlling others, but in mastering ourselves. It lies in submitting our will to the will of Allah, the most powerful.
The Quran tells us, say, indeed, my prayer, my rites of sacrifice, my living and my dying are for Allah, Lord of the worlds. Quran 6:162. When our hearts are consumed by the pursuit of worldly power, we become susceptible to corruption. We become willing to compromise our values, betray our principles, and even harm others to climb the ladder of success. But true leadership, as exemplified by the Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, is about service, compassion, and humility. It's about using your influence to uplift others, to fight for justice, and to make the world a better place.
Remember, the greatest power we possess is the power of our own free will. It's the ability to choose right over wrong, to choose faith over doubt, and to choose to follow the path of Allah despite temptations. So, let us seek power not to control others, but to empower ourselves and those around us to become better servants of Allah. Think of the example of Umar ibn al-Khattab, may Allah be pleased with him, who went from being a staunch opponent of Islam to one of its most powerful and just rulers. His transformation was a testament to the power of submitting to Allah's will. Let us strive to emulate the Prophet and his companions, who understood that true power lies in humility and service to others. Chapter 3. The Allure of Desire. The third desire we'll explore, dear brothers and sisters, is one that's often difficult to discuss openly, but is nonetheless a powerful force in our lives. Sexual desire. Allah created within us this natural desire, and it's a beautiful part of His creation when channeled appropriately.
However, like any powerful force, when left unchecked, it can lead us down a dangerous path. We live in a world saturated with sexual imagery and messages that objectify men and women, reducing them to mere objects of desire. This constant bombardment can warp our perceptions of healthy relationships, leading to dissatisfaction, objectification, and a pursuit of instant gratification.
But Islam offers a beautiful and balanced perspective on intimacy and relationships. It teaches us that sexuality is not something to be ashamed of, but a gift from Allah to be enjoyed within the sacred bond of marriage. Marriage in Islam is not just a contract but a sacred covenant, a source of love, companionship, and spiritual growth. It's a sanctuary where intimacy is expressed with love, respect, and mutual consent.
The Quran beautifully describes this bond, and of His signs is that He created for you from yourselves mates that you may find tranquility in them, and He placed between you affection and mercy. Indeed, in that are signs for a people who give thought. Quran 30:21. This verse highlights the profound purpose of marriage in Islam, to find tranquility, love, and mercy in one another.
So, let us not allow the hypersexualized culture around us to dictate our understanding of intimacy and relationships. Let us remember the beauty, sanctity, and purpose of marriage as prescribed by Allah, and strive to build strong, healthy, and fulfilling relationships within the boundaries of Islam. Chapter 4. The Pitfalls of Pursuing Wealth. The fourth desire we'll delve into is the relentless pursuit of wealth and possessions. Now, Islam doesn't condemn wealth itself. In fact, it encourages us to seek sustenance and to be generous with our wealth.
But the problem arises when the pursuit of wealth becomes an obsession, an end in itself, rather than a means to an end. We live in a materialistic society that constantly bombards us with messages that equate happiness with possessions. We're told that we need the latest gadgets, the biggest houses, and the most expensive clothes to be happy.
But true happiness, dear brothers and sisters, comes not from what we own, but from our connection with Allah, our contentment with His decree, and our gratitude for His blessings. The Quran warns us against the dangers of unchecked greed, and this worldly life is not but diversion and amusement. And indeed, the hereafter, that is the true life, if only they knew.
This verse reminds us that the pleasures of this world are fleeting, and that true life lies in the hereafter. So, let us not be consumed by the pursuit of worldly possessions. Let us strive to earn halal wealth, to spend it in ways that please Allah, and to always remember that true richness lies in our connection with our Creator.
Remember the words of the Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him. Richness is not having many possessions, but richness is the richness of the soul. Let us cultivate contentment and gratitude in our hearts, for in them lies true wealth and happiness. Chapter 5. The Fleeting Nature of Fame. The fifth and final desire we'll discuss is the desire for fame and recognition. In today's age of social media, it's easier than ever to get caught up in the pursuit of likes, followers, and online validation. We crave attention, praise, and the fleeting sense of importance that comes with recognition.
But true validation, dear brothers and sisters, comes not from the fleeting approval of others, but from the only approval that truly matters, the approval of Allah. The Prophet, peace and blessings be upon him, said, "Whoever does righteous deeds, whether male or female, while being a believer, those will enter paradise and will not be wronged, even as much as the speck on a date seed." Tirmidhi, 1951.
When we seek validation from others, we become slaves to their opinions. We're constantly trying to please them, to fit in, and to maintain a certain image, even if it means compromising our values. But when we seek the pleasure of Allah, we're liberated from the need for external validation. We're free to be ourselves, to speak our truth, and to live our lives with authenticity and integrity. Dear brothers and sisters, as we've explored these 5 desires, I pray that we've gained a deeper understanding of the human heart and the importance of aligning our desires with the teachings of Islam. Remember, true fulfillment comes from being God-conscious and living an honorable life according to the teachings of Islam. Be content and thankful for Allah's blessings, whether big or small. Everything in this world is temporary. We will all return to Allah one day. Let us strive to inculcate in our hearts and minds the realization that life in this world is only but a temporary one. Thank you for watching, and may Allah guide us all to the right path. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu.